y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer and I'm a waxaholic, and today I've got a haul video to share with you guys. So I have my latest pre-order from Knowles Farm Scents. I love Knowles Farm. I've been buying from them for almost 2 years now. I think 2 years. And this pre-order came like so fast. I want to say it was like at the beginning of, it was either like middle to the end of October or the first part of November. You guys know pre-order palooza was kind of mayhem. So I will put the date of the pre-order on the screen here. And of course, it'll be in the title of the video as well. But this was so incredibly fast. So before, like, this was his first pre-order, I think, or his first one in a while. And so they always did RTSs. And I know when I would participate, they would literally ship, if not the same day, then the next day. And I would like order and get my order within like 4 days. So super fast shipping. And so this pre-order was no different. I think they quoted maybe 8 weeks is typical for a pre-order, I feel like, for any vendor. And this came like within, I'm pretty sure it came within a month, because it got to me on yesterday, which would have been November 30th. But you know, that's just the way Travis and Amber run their business. Wonderful customer service. They're both lovely people. Their wax is so good. They have some of my favorite scents, and I'm so excited to share this pre-order with you guys. So if you want to see what I picked up, grab a snack, grab a drink, and please just keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so first off, I just want to mention this was packaged beautifully. It was covered in tissue paper. It had the packing worms in there. All the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed. Nothing has ever came broken, even with how rough some of the post office UPS carriers are with our packages. It's all packaged beautifully and arrived safely. So all of the orders come with an invoice, and I really appreciate an invoice. It's nice just to be able to check things off the list, and it's a good reminder of what you ordered. So Knowles Farm Scents, like I said, is ran by Travis and Amber Knowles, and they are out of Lincoln, Illinois. And they always include a business card. My camera has been really hating me lately, so hopefully this is not blurry. But as always, I will put Knowles Farm's website and Facebook group in the description box down below if you haven't checked them out. And then also is included is this thank you here. And then if you open it up, there are some tips for melting, as well as their social media. And there's also a handwritten note here, which is such a sweet touch. I have literally never ordered from Knowles Farm and not gotten a handwritten note, which must take a whole lot of time considering this was their largest pre-order. But it's such a personalized touch, and I just love that he takes the time to do that. So it says, "Hi, Summer. Thank you as always. Hope you are doing well. Blessings, Travis and Amber." Thank you both so much. That is so sweet. Okay, along with those, I got 2 freebies in this order. The first one is Confetti Cake Pop, white cake, buttercream frosting, vanilla bean, and sprinkles. Sounds like a yummy bakery, which y'all know I love. Ooh, it is. I really get that vanilla bean. Get the buttercream and the cake note. That is really good. Oops. Yeah. That smells really good. And I found too that I never really have an issue with Knowles Farm on performing. Even if stuff smells lighter on cold, some things smell like super strong on cold. Some things are a little lighter, but I've never had any issue. My Scentsy warmers always melt his wax. It always performs well in any warmer. So just if you've never tried before. All right, my next sample is called Pink Frosted Animal Cracker. Sugar, butter, caramel, and pink frosting. Another yummy bakery, which I love. And since like these are so good on their own or even blended with anything to kind of like tone it down. So I get the frosting, the sugar, and the butter. I don't get a whole ton of caramel, but I'm not mad about it because, Y'all know caramel can sometimes overpower a blend and sometimes it can be too rich for me. This is really pretty. I almost get like a lemon note, but could just be combo of these scents, but really excited for that as well. I'm always grateful for samples. So in this pre-order, he offered loaves and then chunk bags that are called just the chunks, which look like these. Okay, you guys, so let's talk pricing. So the chunk bags are quoted at 5 ounces and they are $7.75, which makes them $1.55 per ounce. And the loaves are quoted at 13.5 ounces. They are this size. They are $19, which makes them $1.40 per ounce, which is a very good price in my opinion. So I think the size, loaves, you always get a little bit more bang for your buck because of the size. But also I feel like, I don't know if this is true, but these are smaller size and they're also already chopped for you. So you may be paying for that extra bit of labor as well. And then the ease and convenience of just taking them out, putting them in your warmers, which I love and appreciate as someone who doesn't really care for chopping wax. So I have 3 loaves here and 7 of the chunk bags. So in my opinion, I did pretty good. I narrowed down my list a lot because I have a lot of these scents in larger sizes. And I really wanted to take inventory of what I had before I just purchased, loaves of everything. So let's get started. I guess we'll start with the chunk bags first. Okay, let's start with my wild card. If you guys watched our live, Martha hosted a live and we talked about this list with a lot of our wax friends. We talked about each of the scents, and this is one that I was kind of just like iffy about because of some of the notes, and it's also not in my typical wheelhouse of scents, but this is called Holiday Truffle, raspberry, white chocolate, pecan, butter, brown sugar, vanilla, and toffee. So you guys know I'm not a huge fan of chocolate and wax. However, I was thinking since this is white chocolate, it would give more of a creamy vibe instead of like a cocoa vibe. And then I really like raspberry. And then the rest of it was bakery notes. So let's give it a sniff. All right, first sniff, I get a whole ton of raspberry. But you guys know sometimes when these scents are bagged up like this and then you open it, it's just like, you get something more. But then when you let it breathe and give it a little time, other scent notes come out. And yeah, okay. I think the raspberry is the strongest. But I am getting that butter, brown sugar, toffee, pecan, those kind of warm bakery notes. I feel like I am getting the white chocolate. It's just sweet and creamy. It's not, regular chocolatey or powdery like cocoa. This is pretty good. So in the bag, I still get like raspberry, like whoo, but smelling the wax individually, I feel like I can smell the other scents. And so, yeah, I'm going to try to warm this one and see how it goes. It's a very different scent for me, but it's not bad, and I liked it more than I thought I would. So that is Holiday Truffle. Next, I grabbed Marala Chai, cumin, cardamom, star anise, honey, and milk. So this was another one. I was kind of worried because it sounds very spicy, but then you've got the honey to sweeten it up and then the milk to kind of like smooth it out. I do love chai, but okay. Yeah. So the cumin, cardamom, and star anise are all pretty strong, like herbally scents. Spicy, but it does blend really well together. It smells just kind of like a chai, like a creamy chai. This is really pretty. Sweet, spicy, and creamy. Yeah, this was poured 11/15, and I'm sorry, the Holiday Truffle was poured 11/20/2023. These are all, I think, ready to go. He says in this little pamphlet, the thank you pamphlet, that the wax is ready to go, but it gets better with age. And so, like a standard for me with vendor wax is I usually let it cure for a month, depending. That's usually the standard, and then different vendors sometimes need a longer time. But I feel like a couple weeks to a month is good for Knowles, or even if I can't wait, I can warm it immediately and it does well. So I'll try to wait a couple weeks before warming these. Okay. Next, I grabbed Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. I was kind of worried about this one too because of the magnolia, But on our live, I think Maggie said she had this one and it didn't smell florally. So this is marshmallow, sandalwood, magnolia, and whipped cream. Look at those fun colors. My daughter is going to love this. She is obsessed with pink, so she likes when I open wax and it's pink. Oh, that's good. It is Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, but I feel like it's less sandalwoody. Sometimes they can be super warm and like cologne almost. This is just a really creamy, it does lean body care, but it's not so much sandalwood, if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's really pretty. It's more of a subtle Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, which I feel like I prefer. Maybe the marshmallow and whipped cream kind of give it a little more subtlety. Is that a word? That's really pretty. Yeah, the magnolia, I don't know if it's supposed to be floral, but I don't smell floral at all, which is the way I prefer it. But yes, that is Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. Really glad I picked this up. It will be good on its own or even as a blender. Sorry about that, you guys. Eliana just woke up and she must have known I was talking about pink wax and just felt the urge to wake up. But I think she is back asleep, so let's get back into it. Next is Rustic Cookie Cabin, sugar cookie dough bread, and roasted pine cone. Really excited for this one. I love roasted pine cone, and I really love their sugar cookie dough bread. This is another pink one. Eliana will be so excited. Oh, that's good. Their roasted pine cone is so pretty. Smoky and woody, mixed with the sweetness and bready note of the sugar cookie dough bread. I feel like sugar cookie dough bread is a sweet and savory because you get the bread note and then you get the sweetness of the sugar cookie dough. But I feel like it comes alive more on warm and really just shows out. So I'm very eager to warm this. Oh, it's really strong on cold. This was poured 11/12/2023. So Rustic Cookie Cabin, really excited for that one. Kind of wondering why I didn't get a bigger size. Anyway, all right. Next up is Fastic Marshmallow Dreams. Fir, pine, buttercream, sugar cookie, marshmallow, and sugar, poured 11/11/2023. So this sounds like a tree and bakery, which is right up my alley. Yeah, okay. I don't know if it's the fir or the pine, but it's tree and then bakery. I feel like I get more of the sugar cookie, not a whole ton of buttercream, but it'll probably come out more on warm. But that is just tree and bakery. Really excited to warm this. This is my favorite way to do like a tree scent is with bakery. Okay, next up is Let's Get Cozy. This is a repeat purchase for me, but it's been a while. This is Cocoa Butter, Cashmere, and Palo Santo, poured 11/21/23. Those are some fun colors. I like that teal color with the gray. That's really pretty. So Cocoa Butter Cashmere is a little sweeter than I thought. I don't know if I've ever smelled Cocoa Butter Cashmere on its own. But it's really sweet, like a sweet body care. And I'm getting that the most and just a hint of the Palo Santo. But again, this was just poured like a week and a half ago. So yeah, I'm sure with a little more cure time, the Palo Santo will come out more on warm. But the Cocoa Butter Cashmere is really pretty. Yeah, so that is a very cozy blend. Let's Get Cozy. And then the last bag of chunks is Treats by the Fireplace. You guys, this is one of my favorite scents from Travis. I feel like any scent that has the by the fireplace note in it, I love it. It just, I don't know, something about that note is just beautiful. I don't even know what's in it, but I know that I love it. So this is a repeat purchase. And the reason why I only got one bag of chunks is that I have 2 loaves of this. So I didn't really need any more. I just got it because I love it. This is Sugar Cookie Royale, Sweet Bakery Dough, Zucchini Bread, and By the Fireplace. Bready, bakery, and by the fireplace. Like, say less. This is such a banger. I love it. I'm pretty sure I was warming this the night of our live when we were talking about the list. Oh my gosh. Really good. So I get a hint of the by the fireplace note. It's a little bit smoky, but it's so sweet and bready with that bakery. This is gorgeous. I hope the by the fireplace comes out a little bit more. This was just poured on 11/22, so probably give it a couple more weeks. But that is so delicious. Oh my gosh, love that so much. I'm happy to have more of Treats by the Fireplace. And then let's move on into loaves. So I have 3 here. And oh, I did get more Rustic Cookie Cabin. Okay, 2 are repeats and 1 is new. So when I said I wish I would have gotten more, and I don't know why I didn't get a bigger size of Rustic Cookie Cabin, well, I did. This is, again, sugar cookie dough bread and roasted pine cone. So happy to have more of this because I really liked it. Poured the same date, 11/12/2023. Then I got the Good Stuff, which is a repeat purchase. I melted the last of what I had here in my collection, so I'm glad to pick up a loaf. This is sugar cookie dough bread and Palo Santo, poured 11/14/2023. So sugar cookie dough bread and Palo Santo. Yeah, this one's a little lighter on cold. Try to pop it out here. I don't want to make a huge mess, but sometimes you can smell it a little bit stronger on the bottom. Let's see, here we go. Yeah, okay. So I get both of the notes stronger on the bottom. But again, don't let this fool you. I'd let it cure for about a month and then try it because I've never had any issues with performance. Even if it smells lighter on cold, I feel like it really opens up on warm. So I have no doubt this one will be the same. And I feel like when you chop wax, after it's cured, you can just smell when you're chopping like the oils, and they're so strong. Okay, the last thing I have here in this order is pumpkin pie pound cake, vanilla pound cake, pumpkin souffle, and pumpkin pie. I picked up a loaf of this in the last pre-order, but I gifted it to a friend because I thought I had another loaf. I thought I bought 2 of them, but I didn't. So I had to pick up another one so I could have some on hand. This is vanilla pound cake, pumpkin souffle, and pumpkin pie. And I remember when I picked this up in the pre-order, everyone was just like going crazy for it. And I'm just not like, I like pumpkin, but it's not a love. I'll warm it in the fall, but I get tired of it quickly. And, I was just like, do I really need a loaf of just pumpkin? But I feel like the vanilla pound cake really shines. And then pumpkin souffle and pumpkin pie are sweeter pumpkin. They're not spicy, which is how I prefer my pumpkin. And so, yeah, I feel like you get the vanilla pound cake really strong, which, is perfect for me. You do get the sweet pumpkin notes. I feel like there's a tiny little bit of spice, but it's not like, super spicy. It's really sweet, bakery. It's really pretty. And honestly, if I smelled this, I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, that's like pumpkin. It's bakery. It's really good and really excited to have this again. So that's everything I picked up from Knowles Farm from this pre-order, and love everything as usual. And I know Travis said that they're going to be taking a break, and I think their next pre-order is going to be mid-February, if I'm not mistaken. And if there's any updates to that, I will, of course, let you know and put it in the description box. But I think the last time I checked on Facebook, he said they were going to take a well-deserved break and then come back after their vacation in February. So really looking forward to the list and his next updates on when the release is going to be and what he's going to offer. And, I love Knowles Farm, and I'm always happy to support Travis and Amber. They are so kind. So let me know. Did you guys participate in this pre-order? Let me know if we picked up any of the same scents, and let me know what some of your favorites were. And if you picked up anything different from me that I need to try, please let me know that down below as well. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, or weekend. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all on my next video very soon. Bye.